There's always those things that we want to change about ourselves, that we really recognize if we could just get this one thing under control, that so many other things would fall into place. And to do that, that takes a bit of recoding. We kind of have to change our behaviors in order for things to stick. Now, I think the major issue with recoding, and I'll get to maybe how to get into it a bit here, the major issue with recoding is not only that we figure out that we're doing things we don't want to do or things that we would like to be doing, but there's a lot of subconscious things just below the surface that we don't even realize. There's those times when you're engaging with someone and all of a sudden your parent pops out of your mouth. And you start doing and saying things like your mother or father would, or your grandmother, or that other person who influenced you. And sometimes you don't even realize it, right? Those are some of those subconscious things that happen. So when you're trying to recode or reset your behaviors, not only do you need to deal with what's going on consciously that you were aware of, but you need to deal with what's going on subconsciously. So how do you go about doing that? Especially that subconscious bit. I think for me, the easiest way to get at the subconscious bit, there's two ways. The first way is to really have some good friends, right? Those friends will tell you when you're doing things that are a little bit strange or quirky or just plain out of character for who you generally are. Now, they may be things that you are aware of and that you embrace, and that's fine. But it's usually through these friends when you find out when a relative pops out of your mouth that you didn't anticipate. So, that's one way that's very good. Another way is to journal about it. Get with some good journaling prompts. Get out a quality journal and a pen and have at it. Those prompts should lead you through finding some of your subconscious actions and blocks and beliefs so that you can move forward. And recoding them, yep, we're there, can be easy, or I should say simple, but not easy. So how do you start recoding? Well, one of the ways to start recording is what you were doing to find out those subconscious actions. Journaling. Journaling is one of the greatest ways to start recoding because you're literally thinking it, if you can, say it out loud, and writing it down. And that starts to really impress upon your conscious and subconscious minds. So that's one way. Another way that you may have heard of are affirmations or mantras. Coming up with those sentences or words that really bring crisply to the mind what you want it to do, right? That new programming that you want to put in there. So you could say affirmations all the time or mantras all the time. One of the things I do is I have them set up as alarms on my phone. So my alarm on my phone goes off. To turn it off, I have to look and at least read that affirmation or mantra. And if things are good and I'm not going to disturb anyone, I will say it out loud and sit and have like a 30-second to 1 minute meditation on it, right? Really making that impression on my conscious and subconscious minds. Now, you could do all of these things, and they're all really good things to do. Saying it out loud, writing it down, really thinking and meditating on it. But nothing really happens with just what's going on in the head, right? You've got to get out there and get into action. Your behavior is really going to ground this new code into your body. So what do I mean by your behavior? So let's say you decided, I'm going to be healthier, right? I'm going to be healthier and I'm going to be more flexible and I'm going to be able to walk up this mountain or whatever it might be for you. So you make affirmations. You talk about it. You write it down. You journal about how wonderful it'll feel with the breeze in your hair and the clean, crisp smell of the air at the top, all of those things. But if you never get out of your house and walk around, what are the chances you're going to be able to get up that mountain? What are the chances that you're going to be healthier? That's where behavior comes in. So not only do you have to think it, write it, talk about it, believe in it, you have to take the actions, the behaviors that will get you there too. So that is how you really recode your mind. That I say peace, joy, love to you.